Hollywood turns on AI, Final Destination lives on, and erotic thrillers have disappeared because of woke.
Oh, it's time for class.
Class is in session!
Roll call!
Bueller?
I'm gonna be late for class.
Bueller?
Am I hallucinating here? Just what in the hell do you think you're doing?
Late shows.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
Did you study for the test?
No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimble to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Hello, classmates, and welcome to Middle Class Film Class. I'm your host for today, Joseph.
I'm Peter.
I'm Tyler.
And we have a great show for you today. Welcome everyone to YouTube Live and otherwise, and of course the OG audio-only classmates in podcast land.
Yeah.
Here we are once again.
Is that a new hat, Joseph?
No.
Let's see.
I've worn this many times
Have
on
you?
this very show.
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought the hat was a different color last time.
Maybe it's just looking
It's sun-bleached.
crispier than
Yeah.
usual.
It actually does look crispy.
I don't know. I have a sort of color contrast going on here with this shirt.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I heard a long time ago. So when I used to work in the shop before I went into the office, I had no idea how to dress besides just dicky shorts and a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, how do you dress normal? And so I read a lot of forums on how to look somewhat professional
You
and
looked
shit.
it up?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. How to tailor your own shirts, that sort of stuff. Because I had to wear a button-up shirt and a tie.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not going to just wear a white tie and black pants. That seems like a funeral parlor employee or something
I
like
don't
that.
know. I think that looks sharp.
Sure. I remember that's what you wore when I interviewed you for your job at my shop. But
That's right.
I remember reading all these fashion forums, and they say, think of nature. If you can imagine a picturescape in nature and all the colors match your outfit, then you're probably doing okay.
Okay.
So the brown of a tree trunk, the
Earth tones.
earth tone of a tree, maybe the burnt orange of the leaves that are kind of aging or whatever.
So it looked like
You're
a
good.
tree.
Tree-ish.
Or shades of gray. It's like a grassy or a rocky landscape or something.
Yeah, I don't adhere to any societal dress code. So
Just the weeb one.
the what?
Weeb one. Yeah.
Societal dress code.
Yeah.
Which is just pants and a shirt, at least.
I don't know, my friend.
Very
Look like you
loose.
are falling right into that gap.
I'm usually Donald Ducking it at my house.
Why even wear a shirt at that point?
Well, I mean, I like to have my chest covered, but
But not the butthole.
why does it have to go there?
You're the
I
one
li-
who brought it up.
I live alone. If I want to walk around nude, I will.
But you're not nude. You're wearing a shirt.
You prefer shirt and
Okay,
socks only.
Pantsless.
It's actually better to go socks and shirt than just shirt only.
Oh, well,
Put the socks on
yeah.
at the same time as just shirt only.
Yeah, I usually just
Feels
have
like
a
a
shirt,
special treat.
pantsless.
It's a
black
male
socks.
lingerie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it hits every time.
The
And the
hole's exposed, ready to go.
And the banana hammock.
Yeah, it's hey, I've been complimented a lot on that look.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Are you
From
seen
who?
frequently?
Yeah. It's like, who's seeing you in this besides Angela?
God damn it. I mean, no one except for one person.
Are you? Okay. It
But-
compliments you all the time.
Yeah, she's.
I love that look.
Yeah. And she winks and
Yeah.
slaps you in the ass.
Yeah, she's like, come here, baby boy. I'm like, yes.
I'm
Okay.
I'm concerned about where this is going.
Yeah, so let's get into it.
Well, before
Hey, wait a second. You're not driving the ship on this episode.
do you have anything else to say, Tyler? Anything else that you
Why me?
have been thinking about possibly over the last week?
Oh, I
I'd
see.
just like to
you're-
formally apologize
you're-
to our fans.
Yeah, I know. You guys are fishing for me to apologize about something I was joking about, and I'm not apologizing.
Classic.
I was
failed
joking.
Satirist.
I was joking. God.
Joke bombs. Or your take is bad. I was joking, everybody.
I was, and I
I
immediately
actually
said
like
that.
black people.
Jesus.
You should hear the stuff he says off air. The pre-show is just rife
fine.
with.
Well, yeah.
I've played that to every female friend I have, and then showed a picture of you,
Dude,
and they all had this look.
I'm not surprised, but all right. Well, fine. Pamela Anderson, I'm sorry. I wish you the best. I don't think you need makeup. I think you look perfectly fine with
Get some help.
whatever you're doing to your face.
Whatever the fuck that
Whatever
is.
you're-
What a great apology.
Well, my hand was forced.
Okay,
word.
so you don't mean the apology.
Yes, I actually no, I don't because I was kidding.
Got it. Very fun.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I thought you were an ally.
I'm joking.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's just keep my misogynistic viewpoints to a minimum.
Won't even hug his own mother.
Yeah.
You're the one who said it, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
You brought those misogynistic viewpoints to light.
After that episode,
the past is the past.
like Tuesday or Wednesday of this week, I saw a post that was all these men on Twitter commenting, basically parroting exactly what Tyler said.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly what he said. Almost
In
like
quotes, Tyler Noe.
yeah, more or less. It was like, give it up already. Put some makeup on. Jesus Christ, how old are you now?
Yeah, see, I was making fun of those people.
Saying exactly what they said. And then
fuck.
and then it was juxtaposed. Each post was with the photo, their profile photo of them just looking like a dump.
Yeah.
Which there's very few attractive men in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, there's far and few between.
1 in 3 men are attractive.
1 in 3.
Loud and clear.
Statistically,
Yeah.
Loud
one of
and
us
clear.
is the most attractive one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably Joe Man over there.
I'm about to have the hardest.
He's the
boner
heartthrob
right
of the
now.
group.
Yeah.
I'm the grumpy old man. Tyler's the wild card. We all know that.
Yeah.
I'm gay.
That's always been the dynamic of
I
this
was
show. Crying and I had a boner. Yeah. No, I think we're all handsome devils in this room.
Okay.
We're all
You sure about
Where
that?
are we going with this?
we're
What's
all
happening here?
We're all
Anyway.
in romantic situations, so
All right, you can't Donald Duck in here, Tyler. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into some cabin chatter.
Find some charity, you lad. Now's the time for dab and chatter.
Cabin chatter, movie news, movie things to discuss. Pete, what do you have?
Yes, so it seems that the tide has been turning on AI in Hollywood, and it couldn't come fast enough for my taste. There's been talks about Mid-Journey AI and Sora AI and all these like video generation programs that are like, in the future you can just type in whatever the fuck you want and the movie pops out. It's like, for one, what a tremendous waste of resources, because it's a huge amount of computing power and energy suckage that comes from these programs. And it's funny because you'll see every once in a while, you'll see a post on Twitter, someone saying, AI is punk rock because it's so counterculture. And you're like, shut the fuck up.
what's counterculture about? I don't understand.
Because
how
everybody hates it.
technological
Because everybody hates it.
Okay.
It's the dumbest fucking argument. It's so funny to see those posts and you just scroll.
That's kind of like the people saying like, oh, being a Republican is the new punk. I'm just like, what?
No, man, you're always the man. You're still the man you always were. So anyways, but there's all these like potentially people are talking about, oh, well, the industry is going to collapse on itself because when everybody can make movies, it's just, to me, it's like Syndrome from The Incredibles. When everyone's a super, no one is. When everyone's special, no one is. It's like if you could just generate a movie of the quality and caliber of a Denis Villeneuve or something like that, then why even try at that point? It'll never get to that point. It's going to be AI slop. It's going to be garbage. It'll look better and better, but if you can't, I can't remember exactly what I said. It's something like a computer can't resent being alive, so it can't create good art. Something along those lines.
That's awesome.
I know. So now more and more, they're starting to become backlash to AI in Hollywood, and not surprisingly, most of it is because of the loss of money, potential loss in money.
Oh, so
it's not because of ethical reasons.
Yeah.
It's just because they think they're going to lose money, which is like, that's a perfectly good motivating factor if the end result is fine. So first off is Universal Pictures. They basically essentially issued like a blanket statement to a big portion of the anybody that listens, basically saying, we'll sue you if you steal our movies for AI.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yes. So, starting in June with How to Train Your Dragon, the studio has attached a legal warning at the end of its films stating that their titles, quote, may not be used to train AI. Which is funny because How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your AI.
How to Train AI.
It also appears on Jurassic World Rebirth and The Bad Guys 2.
Yeah.
I mean, is there even a law to enforce that warning, or is
It's called copyright. It's copyright law.
I mean, I guess, but if you're not making money from it, like it's kind of like the piracy thing.
But if Midjourney AI is making money off of it, just the end user isn't, they're still making money off of it.
Oh,
yeah,
that makes sense.
So it says, quote, the motion picture is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, and exhibition may result in civil liability and criminal prosecution. So it's like, yeah, if you are a Facebook user or stay-home wine mom du jour, and you're making a Minions meme based off of Midjourney AI or ChatGPT or whatever, it's like, are they going to come after you? Probably not. But the engine that allows that to happen, they probably could.
Yeah.
Just like for the most part, if you're pirating something off of Pirate Bay, you could be subpoenaed, you could be brought to justice, but the likelihood of that happening is very small. But the guy that owns the Pirate Bay and created the Pirate Bay, he has a huge target on his back. I think his name is Kim.com. I think that's his name.
What a name.
I know. Awesome. Can you believe he was born with it like that too? But in some countries, the warning cites a 2019 European Union copyright law largely opposed by major tech companies that allow creators to opt out of having their materials used in scientific research by explicitly reserving those rights. So none of this is scientific. It's all for entertainment and money, and for generating money. So that's a big one. And then of all people that you wouldn't think would be anti-AI, Disney is joining in as well. So for the Moana remake, there was going to be a deep fake of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and they decided not to do it because of public backlash. I don't know in what capacity, but it's not being used, so we'll never.
We would have seen The Rock's face in the movie?
Yes, of something else. I don't know, because it's a live action.
Oh, the live action.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But then also the Tron Ares, the sequel to Tron Legacy, I guess, or whatever it is. There was talks in the script about having an AI army, like a robot or something like that. And in the movies, because it's Tron, it's all based off of like technology and being sucked into this video game or whatever.
Sucked off in a video game?
Sucked off in a video game, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like Leisure Suit Larry style. And we are in erotic August right now. So
yeah,
erotic thriller August.
Erotic August.
But there was going to be, like, the concept was that these were AI generated bots in the video game world, but they were also created by AI in the real world, so they were fully AI.
It's just AI head to toe.
Yeah, tip to tail. And they decided they didn't want to because, quote, we couldn't risk the bad publicity. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it.
I mean, is it?
Wait, they were just characters that were AI, or they were just using AI to make the characters?
Both.
Oh, okay.
They were representative of AI in the video game world, but they were also created by AI in the real world, put into the movie.
Oh, I see.
So it's like a snake eating its tail. It's all AI, baby.
We're using AI.
So they're afraid of the backlash, but
correct.
Like, is there even a huge like anti-AI following?
Yes.
I mean, I know people shit on it all at the time, but I've
Yes.
never heard that it was detriment to a profit margin.
Well, when the public opinion is largely negative, then it will be bad for the. I mean, it doesn't take much. You put Gina Carano in a movie and people boycott it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even remember what she did, but it pissed people off.
She was insane. She was an insane person.
No, be more specific. What did she do?
She was MAGA and anti-vax.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what it was?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so
And
too.
she
But
was-
I don't remember.
I think she was notoriously difficult to work with too.
But somehow Lena Dunham still gets work. Anyways, that's besides the point. I don't like her. But yeah, it's like all you have to do is be in the negative favor of the public opinion when a large populist property comes out, like a Tron or a whatever, Moana live action.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of controversy and you can make those profits plummet. So they don't even want to go near it.
Yeah. Weapons, not in the movie, but in the marketing, used AI in one of their promos apparently, and it was like very quickly like lambasted. And people were like, "Oh, the AI movie," you know, even though it was not like the director or anybody from that team doing that. It was the people in the marketing doing it.
That's I've seen a lot more of that where the showrunner or the director or the whatever. You okay over there, Tyler?
Yeah.
All right. It's not like you're having a panic attack or something.
Oh,
fine. Allergic reaction in your throat. But they have to come out and publicly say, we didn't do this. We hired this company to do this, and they went against our wishes and used AI. So we're pulling that off the shelves. And it's like, that's all you need to do. It's just say, yeah, these assholes misrepresented us. And it happens all. That's how at the beginning of every special features you see on a physical media, it'll say the views of the views and content of the opinions of the people in these interviews do not represent the opinions of Lionsgate or whatever. Because they're going to be talking and whatever. And if John Voight is doing a feature-length commentary on Anaconda, and he gets into
love that.
Gets into some, conspiracy theory bullshit like Ed Asner does, and then all of a sudden Lionsgate gets pulled into it or whatever, and they're like, no, that's John Voight.
That's just John Voight.
Here's the disclaimer. Please remember that. Yeah. So I'm just happy to see that. Honestly.
Yeah, it's refreshing to hear the entertainment industry going against something that's universally hated.
Yeah. Of all places, the theme of the Tron Ares movie would make sense to allow something like that, but even still they won't, which is great. I think I love it.
Cool.
There's more to it than that. I mean, there's even Walt Disney and Universal Pictures already sued AI Midjourney, the AI farm Midjourney in Los Angeles. They accused them of popular image or blatantly copying and profiting from copyrighted images of characters from franchises such as Star Wars, Minions, Cars, Marvel, The Simpsons, and Shrek. Yep. So
cool.
Anyways, fuck AI.
Yeah.
Once again.
Yes. Once again,
forever.
Yes. Once again and for all time. And I will make the distinction again. Generative AI.
Yes.
This AI buzzword. Remember in like 2006, Chipotle became all popular, and everywhere you go, burgers had Chipotle sauce on it, and Chipotle the Mexican
like the
food,
flavor,
the flavor of Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
It was like this buzzword, and it was like this hot thing to have on all of your food. Society and pop culture, for whatever reason, has these gloms onto these hot buzzword phrases.
Aioli,
whatever it is, stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah.
Or what's the one that's kind of hot right now? Birria tacos. At least in California, that's kind of huge. And I'm like, I've tried them. They're so fucking greasy. It gives me heartburn just by looking at it.
Yeah.
But these trends pop up, and now what used to be just a filter or a sorting program now becomes AI-powered sorting, through fucking whatever.
Yeah, and you kind of have to figure out like where the line is of like AI-assisted tools and like what that tool does and when you use it versus like obviously something as extreme as generating a whole piece of something.
Yeah, and for me it's like it's the difference between when like Photoshop, you have correction tools and you have smart filters and filling things out that within the workpiece. But you're not training it off of copyrighted materials online. You can't be like, I want a picture of a starry sky style of this, and it just basically steals the artwork and hodgepodges it together to give you something close to it. It's just using your existing work to manipulate it. It's like a faster version and a more advanced version of the same thing you could already do before.
Yeah.
Just making it easier.
Yeah.
So that buzzword AI, it doesn't always piss me off, but generative AI 100% of the time is cancer. Terrible. Get it out of here. That's it.
All right, Tyler.
Yes. My news. I actually have two news stories because I saw one on Reddit right before we went live, but I'll go with the one that I originally had. Final Destination 7 is in the works, and the Bloodlines co-writers returning.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is good news of itself, but it got me thinking about franchise sequels. And which ones are appropriate to have like tens of them, hundreds of them maybe.
Hundreds of sequels.
Hundreds of sequels.
That's like the sequel to Hundreds of Beavers.
Well, so it just got me thinking, like, Final Destination is pretty much the perfect premise to have multiple movies. Like, even like if they made like a yearly Final Destination movie, I think that would be great.
Like Saw, the way that Saw does it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think Saw. I'm not.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
I'm just naming franchises.
I mean, Saw, I'm not a huge fan of, because there's a singular story that's being told throughout the whole franchise, and it kind of gets tiring.
Okay.
But with Final Destination, it can be standalone.
Careful, Jack's in the chat.
Oh yeah, I know. That's his baby. But with a Final Destination, they can all be self-contained stories. It'd just be Final Destination, and then it's just 4 beautiful young adults getting killed.
Beautiful.
Well, yeah, all those main actors in those Final Destination movies are just beautiful human beings. And so you have just like a group of people dying in very odd ways, violent ways.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that simple. It's like death follows them. And so I was thinking, like, what would be the most ridiculous franchise movie in the same vein as Final Destination? And I wanted to ask you guys, like, think of like the most ridiculous movie that would have like 10 plus sequels.
Human Centipede.
Like that doesn't have sequels?
No, yeah, it doesn't have, like, okay, I'll give you an example.
Yeah, I'm confused about the prompt.
Okay, so
Any movie can have sequels.
all right, so for example, Mother, the movie Mother. What if Mother had like 6 or 7 movies?
I could see it.
You can?
Yeah, I could see it.
It kind of sort of ends.
I mean, it would be
though.
stupid, but I could see it happening.
That'd be
It would
like
be
ridiculous.
I don't see how they would do it.
Exactly, that's my point, though.
It's like in Breaking Bad when Skylar gets remarried, and it's exactly the same thing happens again. She just gets reincarnated. What's her name? Jennifer Lawrence. But it's a different version of Earth.
Or like a Schindler's List saga.
Okay, I see where you're going with this. All right, let's see.
Just movies that shouldn't have a follow up.
Yeah.
The Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
The fucking boat sings at the end.
The perfect Storm 7.
Yeah, you're like they're at by the 7th one. It's just like the Twisters, like the sequel Twisters. They the storm is like sentient at this point, and they're going after it.
Yes,
that's the same storm that killed my dad, my great grandfather.
Yeah,
Mark
that's
Wahlberg.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't think about
The
that.
Descent.
The Descent.
There's 2 Descents, right?
Yeah, there's
there?
there's a sequel to The Descent, but that could
It's just a different cave.
yeah.
Rogue One.
There is a sequel to Rogue One. There's 4 of them.
I don't think it should have sequels though.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? It's Star Wars.
You just want to erase all the Star Warses?
Yeah.
It's pre-Episode 4, pre A New Hope.
Oh wait, there's more.
It's Rogue One leads into Episode 4.
Does it really?
A New Hope. Yeah, it's the end of
What?
it.
How do you not know this?
That's when you see
you fools.
you see Vader.
You fools.
You're too good at the deadpan.
I'm joking.
All right. Well, yeah. So I just like I really like
Boy
that-
in the striped pajamas.
Fuck, there you go. That's a good one. What about you, Tyler?
I don't know. I think that the most ridiculous one would probably be. I was thinking. I can't remember what I was thinking.
Titan.
Ooh, yeah.
Teton.
Titan. That would be. What's that one? Crimes of the Future.
Crimes.
I can see that being like a mini series.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm not really good at.
I'm just
my
trying
own
to think of a
discussion
movie where
topic.
everybody dies at the end, and there's no possible way they would make another one. No Time to Die.
No Time to Die.
I was gonna say Cabin in the Woods, but that could actually be a good sequel.
Any Interstellar movie minus the Batman trilogy.
Interstellar.
Sorry, any Nolan movie.
Yeah, any
minus
Interstellar movie.
minus the Batman trilogy.
Yeah, The Prestige would be a terrible sequel.
Yeah.
You get to the end of it, you're like, okay, well, all the stuff is done already.
Yeah, Inception, like Inception 5.
Movies that have a really tight plot, a Big Fish.
Actually, you know what? Inception.
Shutter Island.
Now the mom dies. Big fish.
Now the mom dies.
By part 3, like, all right, now what are we doing?
We are not talking about weapons, Robert, on a whim.
Robert on a whim.
Yeah. None of us have seen it, unfortunately.
I do want to see it though.
No, I
It looks
wish.
nice.
I'm actually probably gonna see that Tuesday, I think. I'm getting it's good enough to pay ticket prices. Hell yeah.
All right.
Hey Robert, by the way, how'd you find us? We appreciate you joining the chat. It's always fun to get a new person in the chat.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was just kind of like an interesting thought. Like, what would be the most ridiculous like multi-sequel movie that you wouldn't even suspect?
I think Minions actually would be the worst, and there's actually 4 of them.
Yeah, I've never even seen it.
Okay, now movies that are franchises that shouldn't be.
Oh,
Minions.
Yeah, Minions 1, Jurassic Park.
I don't know. The first 3 were good.
I do. Yeah, that's true.
Well, at what point does it become a franchise? Just as soon as they make a sequel, or
maybe after the 3rd one? Because you have like a trilogy, and then
I don't know. I imagine after once it hits 2, it becomes a franchise.
Yeah, maybe
it's a very short franchise, but
yeah. Well, and then this news story, we haven't heard from Armie Hammer in a long time. Well, he's back in the headlines.
Wait, are you doing 2?
Yeah,
we have a time limit on this. He said I'm going to pick the first one though.
Yeah. So, well, Armie Hammer has not been mentioned on this show in quite some time after the allegations of him being a cannibal. But now he's also poisoning and roofing people now.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you have an anti? Oh wait, never mind. It's Armie Hammer. I thought I was thinking Henry Cavill.
No,
I know you don't like Cavill.
Yeah, I could do less without Henry Cavill. I think he's probably a cool person to hang out with, though. As he attempts to make a comeback, Armie Hammer made some uncomfortable jokes about roofing people on a recent episode of his Armie Hammer Time podcast. I can't believe he has a podcast.
Armie Hammer Time?
Yeah.
Armie Hammer
I gotta check
Time.
that show out.
Yo, this bit again.
In 2021, several women accused Armie of sexual abuse and cannibalism. He didn't face criminal charges, but the allegations affected his Hollywood career, obviously. But since then, this man is the same age as you, Pete. Since then,
I'm 39.
You're more or less.
Was he born on Flag Day, 1986?
No, I don't.
Then we're not the same age.
I don't believe so. All right. Well, we all know that Armie Hammer is trying to redeem himself and get himself back in action, so he can eat all the people he wants. He revealed in the podcast that he used to smoke 15 to 20 joints a day. Jesus
Christ.
Then he added that
weed.
My word.
Then he added that he loved poisoning people, and his jokes continued to get worse.
This is like a Tyler level joke. I'm joking, guys. Isn't that funny? I'm poisoning people.
How is he poisoning them? Like trying to kill them, or like making them deathly ill, or
is it poison for Cusco?
Or is he giving them like laxatives?
No, it was with weed.
Weed poisoning.
Yeah. So yeah, Armie Hammer. He has his own podcast.
Check it out
if you want. If you're into
what the hell is going on with this?
I don't
Why
know.
are you shilling for Armie Hammer on this show?
I wasn't. I thought it was pretty funny that he's back in the news. I didn't even know he had a podcast, the Armie Hammer Time podcast.
What? Stop plugging it.
I'm not plugging
Get some help.
it.
That's the third time you mentioned they had a podcast.
All right, fine. That's it.
All right, that is incorrect.
All right.
All right. I have one news story. It's relative to our erotic August. Imagine coming in and like not listening to any episodes prior, and we're talking about erotic August.
I told my chiropractor about this show because he asked if I was doing anything over the weekend. I was like, yeah, just the podcast on Saturday. He goes, oh, you got a podcast? Is it on YouTube? I'm like, yeah, it is. You should check it out.
Is his name Robert on a whim?
Maybe. And he said, are
you a chiropractor, Robert on a whim?
he said, what kind of movies you talk about? I'm like, oh, we're doing erotic thrillers right now. And he busted up laughing. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's the whole month of August.
I love those.
He actually does.
Yeah.
He said,
that happens to be my favorite genre
he
of
said,
movie.
Basic Instinct. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is in regards to and sequels. This is it's perfect.
Oh.
Basic Instinct is getting an anti-woke reboot.
What does that mean?
By original screenwriter and Amazon MGM's United Artists. 33 years after Basic Instinct sent shockwaves through American culture, The Wrap has reported that Amazon MGM Studios that's a long title, Amazon MGM Studios United Artists and producer Scott Stuber has acquired the rights to a reboot straight from the film's screenwriter, Joe Esteras. It doesn't have a title yet, nor any details yet available of whether it is more of a sequel or a remake, other than it is reportedly going to be anti-woke.
It's going to be like the Crying Game, except when they find out that she's a man, they kill her.
Oh God!
They lynch her, and then everybody celebrates.
Or Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Upon its original release, the film did receive backlash from the LGBTQ plus community, and feminists Nick Nesbitt and Craig Baumgartner are also on board as producers for the reboot, with Adam Griffin serving as executive producer.
Did they say what makes it anti-woke?
There's no details of it specifically.
They're just taking food away from school children.
Yeah, to fund it. Yeah, defunding charities to fund this movie. It's a high-priced deal with up to $4 million going to Esteras, the writer, if it makes it to completion, including $2 million guaranteed. A guaranteed $2 million. Esteras made similar bank on the original film with a then record $3 million for his script. And in quotes, "To those who question what an 80-year-old man is doing writing a sexy erotic thriller, the rumors of my cinematic impotence are exaggerated and ageist."
What the hell?
Cinematic impotence
Are exaggerated and ageist. I call my writing partner the twisted little man, and he lives somewhere deep inside me.
What the fuck?
He was born 29 and he will die 29, and he tells me he is sky high up to write this piece and provide viewers with a wild and orgasmic ride. That makes me very happy.
Hey, those old people are horny as shit, man.
Yeah, they got chlamydia or syphilis running through those retirement homes.
Yeah.
The producers
Or is that koala bears?
Both.
Okay.
The producers of that movie read the script and they're like, "Can we just tone down all the 90-year-old men getting fellatio?"
I'm not changing a fucking frame of this movie.
Hell no.
My twisted little man speaks and you listen.
Yeah.
29-year-old twisted man.
Basic Instinct was not only one of the highest grossing films of 1992, it is also one of the most successful R-rated films of all time, though it was almost rated NC-17 before Paul Verhoeven made minor cuts to get it more box office friendly. The salacious erotic thriller finds Michael Douglas's detective Nick Curran caught in a sexual game of cat and mouse. That's just the plot of the original one.
I like to think that his name is Pulver. His first name is
Pulver,
Paul
and then Hoven.
Yeah, Hoven's just his last name.
His middle name is Ver. And apparently Sharon Stone was far from the first choice for that role.
Dude, Jesus.
She was
perfect in that.
The 13th choice.
13th. They didn't put a number on her? How did they do? It's like 13th round draft pick.
She just kept track. When she was in line for the audition, she was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. I wanted to play her so badly that I had the script on top of my refrigerator for 8 months. I just kept thinking, I'm gonna manifest this. I'm gonna get this part, as they offered it to everybody else on the planet. I was the 13th choice. The 13th.
Wait a minute, on
reason.
top of her refrigerator?
Yeah, she kept the script on top of her refrigerator.
It's a weird place to leave a script.
Is it?
Yeah, put it on your bedside if you're that passionate about it. On the top of the fridge, I'd forget about that.
Maybe it was magnetized to the top of the fridge.
Oh.
The line producer told me that relentlessly, though, the entire shoot, while he called me Karen, you, Karen, were the 13th choice.
You know that Michael Douglas also wasn't the first choice? First choice was going to be Jim Varney.
Oh, good Lord.
No way.
I hate that game.
Wrong one.
I'm joking.
Was he really?
No.
Okay. That would have been crazy.
That would have been phenomenal.
What would Ernest goes erotic?
Yeah. Ernest goes erotic.
Ernest almost gets Black Widowed.
So yeah, we're gonna get an anti-woke Basic Instinct movie.
Can't wait to not watch that.
I really hate that word so goddamn much.
Anti-woke?
I hate the word woke. It's so stupid.
Oh, okay.
We really need to retire that.
Okay.
We really need to retire that.
Well, it's not your word. It's from the black community. So,
it is?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing it.
Why was that the tone of your response?
I had no idea.
What?
I had no idea. I don't know. You have to understand, I live in a very carefully crafted bubble of things that I consume media-wise.
Right-wing propaganda. Coast to coast AM
So
mainly.
If Rush Limbaugh was on,
I used to listen to Coast to Coast.
I know you did.
I don't know. I don't believe you. I don't think that came from the black community.
It did.
It did.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Yes. And it's not my job to educate you.
I had
As
no
a
idea.
black person.
Yes.
I guess I have some homework to do when I get home today.
That's right. Some soul searching.
I know you have that little bubble, that you don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't expand the bubble.
Put some pants on. Research Black history.
That ain't happening. But
Okay.
Which part?
Neither.
Stop it! You're putting my life in danger.
Well, when you come out and spewing, I hate that word woke. We need to retire woke.
Pamela Anderson put some makeup on. goddammit.
I just mean
Pretty up for me.
When I say
You have a southern accent now.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna just drop this subject.
Cheers.
That's it, right? Let's move on to some stream picks.
Movies.
Wanna watch a movie?
Yes, I do.
Disney Plus. Oh, HBO Max.
If I don't get the pick, show's over.
I have grown accustomed to Hulu Plus.
Amazon Prime.
I like Netflix.
You found the pick.
Stream picks, movies that we watched during the week, and we're gonna recommend or not recommend to you as well. Before, real quickly though, we got activity.
Oh yeah, we got some stuff in the chat.
Robert on a Whim hates long legs, but Weapons was amazing. And Basic Instinct is also mid. These are some interesting takes you have.
Mid?
Remake Cape Fear with Leo DiCaprio. I don't think we need to remake Cape Fear.
It's already been remade.
Has it? With Robert De Niro.
De Niro was the remake.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need. Remake Heat. Can't speak on that. Remake Spartacus. Also can't speak on that.
You haven't seen Heat?
No.
Oh. It's good.
I don't know. I don't know if you can.
Hot Heat.
Man, it would have to be a really compelling.
Denny Villeneuve could do it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jack's also in the chat, and he says Weapons is a bit like Long Legs, except for I liked it. It's also like the Tarantino of horror because it plays with perspectives and it's told a bit out of order. Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
It's about perspective.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah.
He also says, I think about what movies need sequels all the time. We needed another Three Ninjas and another Baby's Day Out.
Yeah.
Now, this is a quality takes, I think.
I
and Heather says she's going to see Weapons tomorrow, 9:45 a.m.
I like how she gave the time.
Fuck yeah. Morning theater trips are the best, especially when they're fucked up movies.
Yeah. I wish I could see it, but I can't.
Yes, you can. You're allowed. You're over 17.
No, I've been banned by several movie theaters in the Sacramento region. So
for good reason.
Do you know why?
Well, just various
the Donald Duck thing.
The various crimes against humanity.
Shouting MAGA at the screen. Things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you good?
Pete, what do you have to recommend or not recommend?
Okay, so I'll start with a bad one. The Woman in the Yard.
Okay,
it's been seeing it pop up a bunch. I think it's on.
I've seen the poster.
Oh, it's on Peacock. Yeah, the poster is just a woman in a all black, like a funeral garb, but with the veil down, sitting on a chair
in
a yard with like a long grass or cornfield or something behind her, and that's it. And I didn't know what it was, but I was like, "Ooh, that kind of looks like a creepy movie. It could be good." Brianna wanted to watch it, and I was like, "Sure, let's watch it." I've heard it's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, not good.
It is bad.
In fact,
heard
it
it's bad. Is bad.
Yeah, it's really weak. It's more than anything too. It's like kind of confusing. It's like boring and confusing. You know what I mean?
What's the deal with the woman in the yard?
I mean, it's just a woman in a yard.
Yeah, and it's It's one of those things where the protagonist of the movie is really unlikable, and I think you're not supposed to like her because she's been going through some trauma. But you know how like Toni Collette in Hereditary, you kind of don't like her because she's kind of a bitch to her kids and stuff. And, but she's also dealing with some trauma, and she's clearly had a fucked up childhood because her mom was insane and worshipped Payman. You find out later, and then. Of course, her son knocks her daughter's head off, and she gets even madder. But
can't win with this woman.
Yeah, but she's a complex character, and you don't really like her. But
you're sympathetic to her.
Yeah, you're sympathetic to her. This protagonist, you're not sympathetic to at all. She's mean to her children for apparently no reason. There's some like little hints about maybe it's an alternate reality, maybe it's a dream in certain points in the story, but it doesn't like keep the continuity of the same rules. And the idea is it's a woman living in a farmhouse with her 2 kids. The son is probably like 16, 15, something like that. Daughter's probably around 9 or 10, maybe a little younger than that. Yeah, she's got to be younger because she's still trying to learn how to write her ABCs. So she's probably like 6. And it's a fixer-upper that the dad died in the middle of the remodel. Like it was the dad's idea to move to this house and fix up this farmhouse. And then he died in the remodel. And then
he's the woman in the yard.
I'd probably be better. And yeah, they look out the window at some point and they see the woman in the yard, and the mom goes out there to figure out who it is, and it's just another woman who's saying creepy things, and then kind of freaky things start happening, and the dog gets
like paranormal type stuff.
Yeah, kinda. And then you're like, is this a dream? Are they all dead? Is this like the others? And it kind of goes back and forth between that, and ultimately the whole thing was just like it's really slow, very boring. For a scary movie, I wasn't scared once. There was like maybe 1 or 2 interesting little scenes with like the way the shot composition was. It kind of was a little freaky, but totally skippable. I was as far like if you're a horror hound and you like really scary stuff, this is not it. If you like cheesy, low-grade, crappy horror movies, this also is not it. It's like very mid.
It's a nothing movie.
Yeah, as I said before, it's the lukewarm water. I spit it out of my mouth. It's neither hot nor cold. Yeah, so skip that. That's on Peacock. Next up, let me see. I lost my place. I rewatched The Killer on Netflix. So fucking good.
Nice.
Yeah, so fucking good. I won't really spend a whole lot of time on that because everybody knows that it's fantastic. David Fincher. What's his name? Michael Fassbender, Tilda Swinton, a couple other people, and kicks ass, start to finish. It's really good.
All right.
Phenomenal filmmaking, great blocking and shot composition.
Yeah.
It's like, it's one of the few movies where the VO feels right in it. So really love The Killer. Again, I rewatched it. It's still another like top tier movie, almost A+. It's like A. And I watched a action war movie that I thought was going to suck ass, but I've heard good things, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to like it. And it was actually pretty good. It's called Triple Frontier, streaming on Netflix. And this is directed by J.C. Shendor, who did All Is Lost, the Robert Redford movie about the boat that we covered, and also most recently Kraven the Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah. Which was fun. Kraven the Hunter was fun. I still stand by that movie. Very fun popcorn movie.
Terrible writing.
Yes, very terrible, but it's a good time. So this is a story about, and it's listen to the cast. This is what sold Brianna to watch this with me, because usually she'll skip war movies with me. It's not a war movie, but it's a post-war movie. These are all veterans that are now basically mercenaries. They're hired guns, and it's Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett Hedlund, Pedro Pascal, and Adria Arjona. There's a couple other people I'd recognize too, but the actual group of soldiers, they're going into this, I want to say it's Brazil, Colombia.
Brazil.
Let's see if it gives me the synopsis here. No, it's just South America, it says. So they're going to a South American drug lord to steal this money from this drug lord and kill the drug lord. And Oscar Isaac has been in country for years tracking this guy, and they finally found him, and they find that we're going to go in, we're going to neutralize him. It's going to make the country better. It's going to make the world better. And then at the same time, we're going to steal all his money. And then we all retire.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. And they're basically like, if we plan this right, we're basically, after this day, we're all trampling on the oaths that we took, but when we became soldiers. to do no harm and only follow, kill when absolutely necessary, for defending your country, da 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 da. But we will only have to commit one larceny, and we will only have to commit one murder, and that's it. And it's of objectively terrible person, like killing Hitler. Yeah. And so they're like, let's do this. And it does not go, as you can imagine, the way they thought it was going to go.
Of course.
And they get kind of stuck in this place. And but they get more money than expected. So now they're trying to get more money than they expected out of country. And their greed more or less sabotages them. So great action in this. Very exciting. Very good. The acting's phenomenal. Everybody's great in it. I mean, it's like who's who of like strong Hollywood leading man types. And it does not have the happiest ending. Doesn't have a super depressing ending, but it's like the journey along the way is very frustrating.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, good for them. They got fucking what they deserve. They killed the guy, so they get, that's not a spoiler. They killed the drug lord, but then them trying to capitalize on what had happened, they just basically get fucked over through the whole thing. So it's a Triple Frontier again, 2019. It's streaming on Netflix. It's a good action flick, good like post-war flick. Let's see here. Climax of that film was a letdown. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, Woman in the Yard. Yeah, not great. Robert Unwim in the chat. I have a theory. All movies are 2 times better if you tell someone that your child wrote it, or a child, or any kind of child. This movie was written by a dog. It's one of those paintings. That's elephant painted this whatever, and you're like, oh, it looks great. If a human painted it, you're like, that looks like shit.
Because the bar's a lot lower.
Yeah, bar's really low. Yeah. All right. Next up, I think it's actually my last one of the week besides Wild Things. Fucking terrible movie that everybody said was terrible, and it delivered.
Oh, okay. Once again, another movie that was said to be terrible and was terrible.
You said Wild
No,
Things?
the only other one I watched this week was Wild Things. I watched a couple other things that are not streaming, but I'm not going to talk about those. But War of the Worlds, Ice Cube, 2025.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this movie is trash.
I've heard not great things.
This is bad.
Wait. Oh no, sorry.
Is it like hilariously bad, or is it just
yes? It's funny because it's so incompetent, and Ice Cube is so incompetent. So it's Ice Cube, Eva Longoria, Clark Gregg, Iman Benson, Henry Hunter Hall, Devin Bostick, Andrea Savage. There's a couple other people I recognize in this as well. I couldn't tell you their names, but basically Ice Cube is so Will Radford is a top analyst for Homeland Security who tracks potential threats through a mass surveillance program. And when I say that, he's sitting in a room like an office, like a government building, and the camera, the POV of this entire movie is either of his webcam looking back at him, so he's looking at the screen, but he's looking at you, the audience. And he's supposed to be watching him, like looking at things on the screen and reacting to them. Or it'll cut back to the actual screen that he's looking at. Okay. So it'll show the screen and show like the little surveillance program that he's clicking on and how he's spying on his daughter and he's spying on his son. And then shit hits the fan and the tripods come. And he's got a friend at NASA who is saved in his contacts as what her name is. Her name is Sandra. And he has her saved as Sandra NASA in his team's contacts, which is not how that works. It's the person's full name. It might have their company title underneath or whatever. But, and you know how when you're fighting, you know how when you watch a fight sequence and it's shaky cam, and it's so close to the action that you can't even tell where the two people are in relation to each other or where the two people are in relation in the room. It's just confusing, like some of the Transformers stuff where it's like the CGI of the robots transforming and they're flying through the air and you're like, what is happening here? Just a bunch of moving parts. That's how the on-screen stuff looked like. Would like zoom over here and like all the windows and it would like follow his mouse, but you can't even see.
So you're like a cat watching a bird, like
kind of, but no, but it's not that. If it was like the wide shot of the screen and you can see the mouse going over here, you could watch it. But it would like the camera would be zoomed in on where the mouse was, so it would move to these very up close shots. Like the entire frame of the screen was taken up of a Teams window, Microsoft Teams window.
Okay,
and it's there's like an anonymous hacker group type hacker group in there too that is hilariously bad and cheesy and super shitty. And there's It's fucking terrible writing.
Yeah.
So for the whole thing, I was like, it's not that bad. It's pretty damn bad. That's like a 1.5 star movie. And the CG is not great, but it's also not terrible.
Yeah.
It feels like a sci-fi original. But the CG graphics are like 2 steps above that.
Okay.
Probably like 10 steps below a Marvel, but about 2 steps above a sci-fi original.
Mm-hmm.
So not fucking terrible, but for an Amazon-produced movie with Eva Longoria and Ice Cube in it, it's pretty laughably bad in as far as like the quality standard, the comparison. But then at some point, about 20 minutes from the end, the rest of the movie is like basically an Amazon commercial.
Yeah.
And Ice Cube's acting is so bad that his face reaction, there's a scene where he's 99.9% sure his son is dead. And he sees it happen on camera. And then the camera freezes on his son's face in terror as he's basically crushed to death by the tripods. And that's what you think is, oh, he's dead. And Ice Cube also thinks that he's dead. And he goes like this. And he stares at the screen with his
Kevin
hand.
McCalister.
Yeah, very much so. And at some point, he's looking at the video of his like son, and for some reason, everybody he's talking to through this program,
Microsoft Teams.
it's that, and then there's like 5 other ones.
Okay.
But at some point, he does like a web call with them. Every phone call is not a phone call; it's a video call, and they all have the backwards facing camera, so you can see their face and you can see Cube reacting to it.
Cube.
Yeah. But they'll be running away from the tripods, and the angle of the thing, they must be holding their camera, like their phone like this as they're running, because you can see their face perfectly framed the entire time.
Yeah. That's dumb.
It's really bad. And at some point, he needs to get a USB thumb drive, and he doesn't have one. So he's on a video chat with his daughter and her fiance, her baby daddy. And he's like, "You don't have a thumb drive?" He's like, "This is a top secret security protocol in the government building. They're not even allowed in here." He's like, "I can send you one through Amazon," because he's an Amazon delivery driver. And he opens up the backpack and it's got one of those drones inside. And he's like, "But I need you to place an official order." And you watch Ice Cube place the entire order, search for USB thumb drive, find it in the listings, click on the Amazon approved one, same day shipping, choose the air mode, and then it shows the tracking system on the screen of how you can watch your package be delivered to you. And then it makes that seem like that the drone is the superhero who saves the day, because it's flying in and out of the legs of the fucking tripod.
Oh my God.
So it went from a bad movie that should have been, because of the budget and because of the people involved, should have been higher quality. It went from a bad movie that's just below quality of what you would expect to a corporate sellout shill bullshit product placement movie for like 20 straight minutes. And
even during the apocalypse, Amazon delivers.
Amazon saves the day. So I read a review on Letterboxd when I was logging it, and it said that 8.5 earthquake that hit on the other side of the world was H.G. Wells rolling in his grave. So anyways, I will say it's worth a group watch.
Okay.
With friends and just to make fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all point and laugh at Ice Cube.
Awesome.
He is 100% going to be winning the Razzie this year.
Yeah.
100%.
He's got it in the bag.
Yeah. I'm going to put money down on it now. It's happening.
The career that guy's had.
What a career.
I mean, he started in music and look where he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the name of the group he was in, but I'm not allowed to. Tyler has a pass though, so he could say it.
It's only 3 letters.
What 1990s rap group paved the way for LA rap?
Full name, not the acronym.
Yeah. No.
All right. Anyways, that's Amazon Prime. Watch it if you dare. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Tyler.
So I checked. Well, first excuse me. At first I want to say I've canceled most of my subscriptions. I only have Hulu and Amazon Prime left because.
Well, now Hulu's going away. It's being absorbed by Disney Plus.
Yeah, I heard that. So now I'm not going to have Hulu, which is a bummer.
Get a library card. Get Canopy.
Yeah, I could do that. I've been meaning to check out my local library. So most
you're
of my
banned
streaming
from there too.
Sir, this is not a hotel.
So with that being said, a lot of my streaming picks are going to be coming from Amazon Prime. And this movie does come from Amazon Prime. It's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
And I don't know what I don't know what compelled me to put this movie on. I think I had always had like a general interest in it, but I just always put it off, and then I put it on one night, and it's a movie.
You like it?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I liked all the scenes with the orangutan, like when he was a part of the journey.
He was cool. Yeah.
That was my favorite character. I was like, this is peak apes right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it gets to the ending, I was like, what the hell is this shit? I will say this though. I was a fan of the human character. It's probably a hot take because I think she's not meant to be liked. You're supposed to be sympathetic towards the apes, and she is definitely not. And it's kind of hilarious how she has to basically side with these apes that she does not want to be sentient. She's like, there was like one point where she was saying, like, you don't belong here. And I was
scram.
It's like, this is
leave her alone.
You guys took all of this from us. And then Noah claps back and was like, what, you want us to go back into cages now? And I think I was waiting for her to do like the Shane Gillis look where he goes like, and so, yeah, I mean, it was entertaining.
I thought the girl was terribly miscast.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. She was definitely miscast. For sure, I agree with that.
I also didn't like this movie.
I mean, there was parts that I liked, but for the most part, I didn't like it. I really liked the concept of it being after Caesar had been dead for generations. I thought that was pretty interesting.
That was a neat point of it. I like that.
Yeah, and that now they're starting to read. And it was cool seeing Noah after his clan has been taken. When he meets the orangutan, he's like looking at books and shit. And like when he goes into the vault that they're trying to break into, and he's like looking at like, picture books and like all these buttons and noises and sounds. I like that kind of like.
You gave this movie 2 stars.
Yeah.
Don't you say that you at least give like bumping points for the effort?
Yeah.
Those are the bumps.
The mocap and the CGI really was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was a very impressive use of that technology.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that I like the concept of it. The orangutan was my favorite character, only to be ripped away from me. And I
didn't like that because it seemed like they implied that wasn't the last time you were going to see him.
Yeah. I thought he was going to come back.
Maybe in the sequel.
God, I hope they don't make a sequel.
The hair effects of that CG when he's in the river is fantastic.
I know. I mean, like, I kind of recognize
We've all seen what a wet monkey looks like, and that was that. A long-haired wet ape.
Yeah.
It's a cliche for a reason.
And so I didn't like. I wanted him to be in the end, and the villain wasn't that great either.
What's his name again?
Caesar.
Is it Caesar?
Yeah.
No, Caesar wasn't the villain.
His name.
Else.
No, his name is Caesar.
It's something else. It's Proximus Caesar.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like he's misreading the teachings of Caesar.
Yeah. Well, this is what I thought was that. This is what I interpreted it as. I didn't interpret it as he was following the teachings of Caesar the ape. He was following the teachings of Caesar the Roman emperor, because there's this one like throwaway conversation where he says that he's been getting William H. Macy's character has been reading him Roman Empire history on the Roman Empire.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of clicked in my head. I was like, oh, maybe like when they say for Caesar, they're talking about the Roman emperor. And then it's kind of like there's like a miscommunication because all the apes are thinking he's talking about the chimpanzee.
Yeah, could be like a double entendre.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So I mean, it not. It was okay. It wasn't terrible.
It was disappointing.
It was. Yeah.
It was disappointing.
And then I checked out the new King of the Hill show. Surprisingly, really good. I really like that show.
Encouraging to hear.
And they're approved for another season, but I guess I won't be watching it since Hulu's going to Disney Plus. So I mean, screw me. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right. And I only have a couple. And they're early 2000s.
Nice.
2000 and 2001. And this first one is streaming on Peacock and Tubi. This is the teen classic Bring It On.
Oh,
cheerleading
nice.
competition movie. And I've seen this before years ago. And put it on. Deanna has also seen this years ago, but not watched it in a long time. And we were just like midday, didn't feel like going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like playing a video game or whatever, so I was like, let's just throw this on. And it's very fun and entertaining. A little bit of dated language of the early 2000s, but that's okay.
A lot of slurs. Tyler's favorite type of movie.
This stars Kirsten Dunst, Eliza Dushku, Jesse Bradford, and Gabrielle Union as your main players here. And watching it now, I was like, oh, this seems like a little bit of a theme of white people, another example of white people taking away from black culture. Because essentially Kirsten Dunst's character becomes the new captain of this cheerleading squad and learns after going and visiting this other school that her former captain was going there and videotaping their routine, which is a predominantly black cheerleading squad.
Oh, that's the plot? I forgot that. I remember seeing this a long time ago, but I don't remember much of it.
And
I remember liking it a lot.
And then Gabrielle Union is the captain of that team, and it confronts Kirsten Dunst and is like, it was like, yeah, we got Raggedy Ann coming over here and with her camera and recording all of our routines. And, you know, she's getting the brunt of this confrontation, Kirsten Dunst, now that she's the captain. And so her world of being this new captain is sort of shattered, and like everything that she's been taught and learned from this person, who's now, I think, graduated at this point and not a part of the team anymore. I was like, oh, I didn't know I didn't know that was a plot either when I watched it so long ago. And then they hire what the hell is his name? Spirit Fingers guy.
Justin Long?
No.
Spirit Fingers.
Justin Long. It's not Justin Long.
Channing Tatum?
No. I can't remember his character's name, but
I'll look it up.
Like Sparky McCluskey or something.
What? It's a Harry Potter name if I've ever heard it.
Sparky McCluskey.
Yep.
And they try to hire him to teach them a new routine, only to learn in another competition that he's been going up and down the coast, teaching a bunch of other teams the same exact routine. And in this competition, the team before them performs that very same routine.
Oh, no.
Yes. And then they have to perform the only routine that they have, which is that one. And then, and it's like a qualifying event for like the big cheerleading nationals. But overall, it's a teen comedy and it's fun and a little bit more to the plot than I remembered there being. Definitely worth a watch again, I think.
Ian Roberts is the actor's name.
What's the character's name?
He plays, you were pretty close, Sparky Polastri.
Yeah, Sparky Polastri.
My family was into competitive cheerleading for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was on the team with my sister and some friends for like
You were a cheerleader?
1.5. It was more like a competitions team. Like you weren't cheering for a team. It was just for the actual competition. So I learned how to do all the stunts and stuff. I was a base. Yeah.
Yeah. You still have your costume? Your outfit?
No.
Rip it out.
No, but I could still do this stuff if we had a flyer. You know, the flyers are like the girl that was one of the partners I had. She was 5'2", 75 pounds. So you could just toss them up in the air hella easy. It was like just two strong guys at the base and you'd throw them way the fuck up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of crazy. the stuff that they were doing. And I'm like, you're just trusting me to do this? I just learned this yesterday. Okay, whatever.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So that's streaming on Peacock and Tubi. Worth a watch
Cool.
if you haven't seen it, and worth a rewatch if you haven't watched it in a while. This is another rewatch. Speaking of the Jurassic Park movies from earlier, I watched Jurassic Park 3
Nice.
again.
Alan.
And I first saw this movie in theaters when I lived in Placerville, because I have a distinct memory of going to Taco Bell afterwards. The one Taco Bell in town.
In Placerville?
Yes. And this is starring Sam Neill, gets roped into going to Dinosaur Island again. William H. Macy, Taya Leone, and Michael Jeter has a small part. Laura Dern has a smaller part. And then Ian Malcolm, or Malcolm is only mentioned by name because of the book. Taya Leone's character is the worst.
She's
in this
terrible.
movie. I hate her. Terrible. But essentially this movie... Oh, and also... this movie has, I'm kind of going all over the place right now, but this movie has like a few good moments, like a few like tense, like kind of horror moments in this movie, but the movie as a whole is not great. But the very beginning of the movie with the parasailing, the kid and then the dad's friend, which is odd. That guy, the dad's friend is in an episode of Seinfeld.
I'm sure he was. Here we go.
And he plays he runs like a tennis court or something. And he's like Eastern European or something. And he's really bad at tennis. And he's trying to impress.
Classic Eastern European.
He's trying to impress his fiance or his wife. Otherwise, she's going to leave him.
Okay.
And so he convinces Jerry to lose at a game of tennis. And the most iconic quote from that episode is him going, "Another game for Milosh."
Oh, that guy?
Yeah. Anyway, he dies in Jurassic Park 3. And the premise is these parents dupe Sam Neill into being a guide over a flyover of this dinosaur island, Isla Nublar or something. Or Sorna. I can't remember.
I don't know.
One of the two.
Isla Sorna, Site B.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But they don't tell him that they're actually looking for their son, who got lost on the island, because as we saw in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
This is the one with the cell phone in the stomach, right?
It gets eaten by the emergency phone.
I still think that's a great gag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's in that pile of shit.
Yeah, it's in the huge pile of shit. And there's a few moments like when they're in that like canyon with the bird cage, which was pretty creepy.
When the pterodactyl comes walking down the thing, you're
Yeah.
like, yes.
Oh man,
There's a lot of the intro going back to the intro when they actually land on the island and have to like immediately escape again.
Yeah,
and they're leaving that guy behind, and then they,
I can't stop this plane.
You remember an awful lot about this movie.
It used to be one of my favorite movies.
This is directed by Joe Johnston too, who did the Rocketeer, and the first Captain America too.
But the end of this movie is really bad. It just kind of fades away.
They get to the coast and they leave.
That's
it. It becomes a Navy commercial at the end.
Like the climax of the whole thing is pretty weak, because you think that this is just another encounter with this Allosaurus or whatever it is.
Yeah,
and with William H. Macy getting the courage to like climb up that crane or whatever, and then they think he's dead, and he's like, "I'm not going anywhere."
Yeah,
and
he does the heroic thing.
Yeah, and then they get to the coast, and then they fly away, and then you just shots of the pterodactyls and the clouds, and then it's over.
Yeah, the whole damn Navy shows up to this island.
I know. It's like, it's a bit of an overkill.
It really was a ploy from the child to get his parents together.
Yeah, and that's the other point, is that they're divorced, and
my parents are both here together. Oh boy.
Oh boy,
it's all coming together.
Yeah,
they don't work well together.
Yeah, I'd rather be with the dinosaurs. Wah wah.
I love that movie. That is a great one. I think I'm due for a rewatch.
The ending, I just like, It was just so weak, the ending. I just didn't. It just felt like there was no finale.
They released a trilogy, the original trilogy Steelbook 4K.
Just for this movie?
For all three.
Oh, okay.
It's all three in the case. And I bought that a little while ago. Me and Brianna just watched all three again recently. And I don't think it's like a true 4K scan. I think it's like an upscale one.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty good. But all three of them, I think, are still perfectly fine movies. The first one's a perfect movie. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
The other two are fun and still good and entertaining, but they're not one of the greats.
Yeah. I mean,
but do you want to see dinosaurs eating people or not?
Yeah.
If you do, watch the movie. If you don't, watch something else.
Yeah. I mean, I
Dinosaurs don't eat that many people in this movie.
Yeah.
They eat 2 people.
No, but I think what this movie succeeds at is having great action sequences with dinosaurs. It's like it borders on the edge of cheesy and being genuinely good.
Yeah.
I think
The Lost World, I think, has one of the best scenes out of all these movies, which is the dangling trailer off the cliff.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a pretty horrifying thing to watch as a kid.
I don't know why I thought that Spielberg only directed the first one, but he did Lost World too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's streaming on Netflix.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yes, if you want to watch it. And then went to a bootleg cinema screening last night for Repo Man. I don't think that's streaming anywhere.
Probably on Criterion.
Probably. Never seen Repo Man, and that was cool.
Yeah, how was it?
It was fun. It was funny. It was insane. And
was there a big turnout?
It was all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wait, you guys both went?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, you're working them to patrol right in that point, and you're always dead on Sundays or during summer days, anyways.
Well,
after this new job that you have, new 5-year-old job
that you love so much.
I actually do love my job now. So
he has a newfound appreciation. We've talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He loves it now. It's not streaming anywhere. You got to rent it for $4.
But yeah, hopefully he does another one. If not, rest in peace.
Yeah. Repo Man was fun.
Yes, very fun movie. Insane.
It was a rewatch. I watched it years ago and I wasn't fully paying attention. I'm like, it's kind of low budget, kind of crappy. And then being locked in with a crowd, it's way funnier than I would remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of great lines.
Yeah, got Emilio Estevez, Harry Dean Stanton.
What more do you need? That's it.
Chevy Malibu. But yeah, that's all I have.
Cool. Anything else? Tyler, you got anything you need to say to the class?
No.
Anything?
No.
I just like to formally apologize to our fans.
We'll get AI Tyler to do the apology instead.
Oh, God.
I'm sure we could spruce together an essay with the amount of drops we have.
Probably. Be mostly boner related, though. All right. So thank you to our cool ass yard duties over on Patreon. That's Javier, Heather in the chat, Michael, and Chris. If you want to support us on the Patreon, you can do so at patreon.com/middleclassfilmclass, or you can just watch on the YouTube channel. Tell a friend. We have a new listener in the chat, Robert on a whim. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for Heather and Jack for joining us in the chat too. If you're joining us, if you're on the live chat, you can interact. You can tell us your own streaming picks. It's a lot of fun. So if you're on the podcast stream, make your way over to YouTube. It's a lot of fun. Until next time. Thank you for joining us as we gab and chatter. We talk about streaming picks and all kinds of fun stuff. And we say, fuck AI. Mm-hmm. Follow us later on today if you're on the live stream, or later on in the week if you're on the later releases as we review Wild Things, Joseph's pick for erotic thriller August. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/MCFC podcast, and send us an email, mcfcpodcast@gmail.com.
And follow us on Instagram at Middle Class Film Class.
And follow us on TikTok at Middle Class Film Class, and on Twitter at Podcast MCFC.
There we go. All right, we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh.
Class dismissed.
I gotta get out of here.
The bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you.
You're free to go.
See you next week.
See you later.
See you later.
That's a wrap.
Great show.